Okay, so Great British Pound USD, this was my analysis. So I'll take you guys back to exactly how I managed to cash this profit here and why I thought it would come down this far and why I'm having a sell bias on this pair. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I will take out away all of the drawings now and we have a proper clear analysis on how I took this trade. You remember on my last post on TikTok, the last one I posted, the GU analysis? It was taken from a 2 hours time frame. Okay. And once I got that on the 2 hour time frame, I knew the overall direction of this market was a sales because the reversal did came in and we're expecting a deep sales from that. So this is where I had the change in character. After noticing this change in character here, then I discovered that there was a zone here. Now with me, depending on the lot size, I always like to take out all of the zone, like all of it, because I don't know what might happen. But I want to capture from where I started to have that have where the imbalance ended. But I will capture everything right to the last week. So this was what happened on Monday. Yeah, Monday. No, it was Wednesday. Monday rather. Monday. Today's Wednesday. It was on Monday. We had this sales here. So today we haven't today Wednesday we're having continuation of the trend. So I can take it down to 30 minutes to see how I managed to cut the sales in this and why I'm still bearish on GU. Thinking I'm having a problem with my connection there. Alright, we're back. Hang on. So you notice my zone got tapped. Okay, my zone got the price did came to me at my level, which I was expecting. Now going further, price was great. Price tapped this zone, fell back, and it left behind. When price changed direction back then, it left behind a demand zone, like right down until it managed to tap into the other block, demand order block. So it's more visible on the 5 minutes time frame, but it started something here like this. So all of this zone would have been yours. You'd have watched the market to see how it will react here. Because one thing we fail to understand is the ability to wait. There are some confirmations you need to know, like momentum rejection, multiple candle rejection. In a premature candle forming, you see candle just comes out the dot and just range in the same direction for a quite number of times. So, like I said, situations like this, once I see I have that rejection, I will capture, of course, the whole area, knowing that price might still reverse down to give you some pullback. I'll capture the whole of that area and have a stop loss a little bit below my zone because of spread too, And where would my target be? The general target will be somewhere up here, but of course I cannot secure this profit because I'm not that emotionally strong. But I'll be taking out my profit maximum here. Final TP, my expectation where I see the market might reverse. Of course it might go up, but you never not everything is certain. Okay, so now I have this. That was taken, partial profit taken. I think I closed everything here. I closed around just uh one story kind of profit, but the whole movement was here. I might set my TP here, but I don't have the patience to allow it to reach that area. There are some types of money I see in the market if I see, and yeah, it makes sense to me. I'll close. I must not necessarily wait for TP because TP might never happen. because your TP, these are sensitive zone that of which the market might reverse from. So that has happened. Going further, there's a zone here that is left unmitigated, and somehow price might come back to it. But that never happened. Instead, I saw multiple rejections here. So I tell you, I take everything plus the week, and I got triggered here. I got triggered because I saw the rejections here, multiple of them. I got triggered. Before I entered that trade even, I went further down to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minute time frame, you'll see that there was a premium zone and then a supply order block that was lying above. That price could impulsively move to that direction before dropping down. And I noticed that in the 5 minutes time frame. Now I'm able to do all of this because I focus on the thing. So I actually like know the direction of which Great British Pound USD is kind of going to, because we are now in a bearish phase of the market. So if you notice here, this was the other block I was talking about. We had the premium zone price tap into it. This is the premium zone, right? The premium zone. But now this is the other block. So that's why you see me, I say I cover everything, right? I can think the trade was I triggered the trade here, but I covered everything just a little bit away from the week. Just a little bit now with regard to spread. So it's a 5 minute. I need to know the 5 minute. The spread in the 5 minutes always, because I go something to 20 pips to be safe. Because I'm away from the zone. Normally the stop loss would have been something like this, but because of spread, I go a little bit further. Now, 50% of my profit was at this level. Why? Because price left a zone, an imbalance was left behind that needs to be filled. But that never happened. Waiting for my confirmation, I had no rejection, just a small rejection and an impulse to the downside, and the candle closed out of that zone, telling me that it will drop more further. At this level, there are no rejections. There are no rejection here. So next target will normally be here, and then you close your TP, close your profit. While doing that, you still monitor the market. When you're done taking your profit from the market, always monitor the market to see its next direction. If you don't do this, that means you're jumping from one currency to another. You need to have a specific, a particular currency that you trade, and you know very well that you can determine the direction of this market, even when you're not on the charts. You know you left the market bearish. You know you left the market bullish. You know you left the market forming a reversal phase. All of those things should be in consideration when planning for the next day. Because yes, of course, price would have changed direction here. Come on, I don't strip you. So price would have changed direction here. But looking, we need to see multiple rejection, something like this at this level. That never happened, and we had a candle thickly closed out of that zone, giving a small retest to more push to the downside. So this is telling you that the drop is powerful. You see no presence of a bullish candle in the zone. The drop is just dropping continuation, and push and break the zone. Now it's retesting it. Now what are we going to do? We go back to our 50 minute. Now we have seen the whole direction. So with this currency now, I see some continuations. So what I'll be waiting for to see if price left behind a zone that it could possibly mitigate before doing the continuation. So I'll go back and forth on this, like going to the higher time frame and back to the smaller time frame, like to have my precise time frame of which I can enter the market. And there are some conditions that I need to see, some confirmations too that I need to see before I assume and have my confidence to take in my positions in the market. So it's very important to focus on the currency, just one or two or three, but it's more what is more important is for you to know the direction of this particular market. On your trading plan, these are the kind of things you need to note down. The direction, the bias, where you left the market, and why do you think the market will go in that particular direction again? What do you need to see? What are your confirmations? Are you satisfied with your confirmation? Everything you've seen indicated, every move confirmed. Once that is met, you can go ahead and execute. Now, before doing that, you should have your stop loss in place. Of course, risk management to know exactly where you think the invalidation might come in. Because taking that trade, you saw it to be valid. But since we are not in control of the market, anything can happen. We need to know of areas whereby the invalidity might be confirmed and strong. Like a case like this, if there was a candle close above this zone, a candle close above this zone, and the next one comes and the next one comes in, the next one starts to form outside of this zone, then I know my setup is invalid because of course it must come up here to mitigate before finally dropping to the downside. So I want to leave the market when it gets here and take in now my risk entry here, my confirm entry. This is confirm entry and this is risk entry. Now I go in deep into that level. I go in deep here aggressively here with my stop loss a little bit above the zone with the same thing in mind, like having knowing that this will be invalid when you cross that level. So those are some important things you need to note when taking a trade. Now from what I'm seeing here, of course that zone is still left up here, but there are things I want to see here now. Going further to the 30-minute time frame to have a bigger picture. Candle close and confirmations. That is what I want to see. So for so long, price haven't break this zone. So the third confirmed touch came and invalidated the zone. And it's confirming to us that there will be a continuation in this trend. So here now, all of this, it's a zone that I think price will come back to it. So I'll always watch my levels. I plan the trade before time. I see it's giving me 38 pips to stop loss. And I take my profit back to this level. Now, what I don't want to see here, it's a change in character. It should keep dropping, but once I see a change in character, I will need to come back and note on my all of my zones, all the zones I had before. What I mean about talking of change of character is this. The meaning of a change of character, right? This we have a downtrend here. We have series of lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And then now, instead of this market giving us another lower high to continue down, it came and formed a higher high. So I still expect it to bounce back here before going up because it gives me confirmation to go up. So what I want to see is candle close, and what I need to see to get my confirmation is a change in character of the market. Now I'm having series of low forming in the market. So once I start seeing something like a high and higher high, okay, I know the change is coming. These are lows that's forming in the market. These are lows. So I go to the higher time frame back, and this is where I monitor everything. So guys, this is how to trade, and this is how to follow up your trades. Thank you.